These are the questions that have helped me to know myself better so that I can create a better version of myself. So, the first question is, am I happy? When I think about happiness, I feel that most of the time I am either lost or overthinking, overanalyzing, and planning, and too much planning about future. So when I'm in that state where I'm just overthinking, overanalyzing, over planning about future, I can't be happy because happiness exists in the present moment. So no, I am not happy. So what do I have to do to be happy? I just have to work towards a better future. I have to follow a framework to get me where I want to be, to get me what I want to have in my life, and be in present. And to be in the present, I have to master my breath. I have to master, like, I have to be focused on my breath so that whenever I am whenever I'm zoned out, whenever I am overthinking, I can pull myself back to the present moment. So the answer is no, I'm not happy. I am still trying to be trying to do everything that it takes to be in the present moment. I'm still in the process, and yeah, we'll see where do I get. Second question, do I have regrets? Yes, I have lots and lots of regrets. I have regrets about the choices I have made, about my career, about my relationships, the kind of people I had engaged in the past, and you know behaviors that I have displayed in a in a very poor manner. So yes, I do have regrets, and I think it's very human, right? Uh, it's very natural. We are humans, and we until unless I am I am an enlightened being, I will always have regrets. But what matters is how I tackle those regrets. Like whenever I am having a turbulence of emotions about all the things that I regret about, it's about how I respond during that turbulence of emotions, so that you know so that I do not lose myself in those emotions. Because if I don't get up and say, you know enough is enough, I have done things in the past that I do not like, I regret about, but I can't change the past. Again, in this to solve this this problem, this or to get away with the regrets, I have to start, you know, being in the present moment. Question number three, do I have fears? Oh God, I have lots of fears. I don't know why, but I have stopped being that courageous, and I have stopped being a badass person. I fear about everything. I fear about my health. I fear about the health of my family members, even though they are healthy. In this moment, they are healthy. I am healthy, but still, I fear about so many things. I fear about the health of my partner. I fear about health of my my friends. I fear about you know, losing my job, being, you know, not being successful enough. So yes, I do have lots of fears. And again, to solve this problem, to be fearless, I have to start trusting myself more. I have to start trusting God more, and I need to surrender, because there are things in your life, and there will always be things that you can control, and there will always be things that you can't control, you know. So I have to learn to surrender to the highest power, so that I can focus on the things that I can control. So yes, I have fears, and trust me, most of them are useless. They do not produce any kind of energy in me. Like, you know, sometimes you fear about being you fear about not being successful. When you have that fear, it will give you energy, it will give you motivation to do something about it, to, you know, to make sure that you are, you know, you are working on yourself, you are doing everything that can make you a successful person. But if you fear about things that you don't have control over, for example, health, you know, a cardiac arrest, we nowadays we hear a lot of cases about cardiac arrest among youngsters, right? We can't control that. So I, for those kind of fears, I have to start surrendering to the highest power. Otherwise, I will not be able to use my energy in building something that I can, you know, I can control. Question number 4. Do I get jealous? Yes, I do. Whenever I see someone of my age doing far better than what I am doing, or if someone is more successful than me of same age, yes, I do get jealous, but not in a negative way. I mean, whenever I feel jealous, I'm very mindful about it. I do not get consumed by jealousy. I control that. I, you know, I incline towards God, towards spirituality, so that I do not, you know, give out that kind of energy where I'm being jealous of someone who has achieved, you know, who has achieved success with their hard work. So I'm always very mindful of my jealousy. When I feel like, you know, I am looking at my chapter number 1, and I'm comparing my chapter number 1 to someone's chapter 10. In that case, I just, you know, let go. I just let go of the feeling of jealousy, because if you do not control your jealousy, it makes you do things that you will definitely regret about. You will feel ugly. You will feel, you know, that you're not a good person, and I can't feel that about myself. So I just take time, I sit with my emotions, and then I just let them go. So I think I'm pretty much doing good whenever I feel jealous. So you can also try that. Question number 5. Do I believe in love? Yes, I do believe in love. I love Ramji, and Ramji is the epitome of pure love. The love that you know, we have heard about. We have read the stories about the love between Sita Maya and Ramji. So yes, I believe in love. I love my family. I love my mama. I love my nieces, and I love my partner. And I believe that you can't be in love with someone instantly. It takes time. It takes efforts. So I yes, I believe in love, and that's why I I love to be with my partner. And it's not that have not faced heartbreaks in the past. I have had failed relationships, but ever since I've met my partner, he has made me feel that I am worthy of love. Because when I met him, I wasn't even sure if I could ever be in love, if I could ever be with someone, but he made that possible. So, yes, I believe in love, and I wish you also find the love of your life. And with that note, this is the last question which I have asked myself and I've answered myself so that I know myself even more. And you can also ask these questions to yourself so that you will know where you stand in your life and what you can do to change. So, that's all for today's video. I hope you like it. I hope you learned something from it. And yeah, please do subscribe and share with your loved ones. And please support my channel. Bye bye. Take care.